So, you're an apprentice project manager, and you know that Behavior B1, working flexibly and adapting to circumstances, is a pretty big deal for your endpoint assessment. Well, today, we're going to break down exactly how to understand it, how to develop it, and most importantly, how to prove you've got it.
Let's start with Jody. She's a fantastic apprentice over at IBIS Stores, working her way through that level 4 qualification. But like a lot of apprentices, she's looking at her EPA, specifically at Behavior B1, and thinking, how do I actually do that? We're going to follow her journey because, trust me, her challenge is basically your roadmap to success. All right, here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll look at Jody's B1 challenge. Then, we'll define what working flexibly actually means. We'll see it in action, figure out how to build your evidence, and finally, how to absolutely nail that professional discussion. Let's dive in.
Okay, let's get right into it. The first step to solving any problem is really understanding it, right? So what's the B1 challenge that Jody, and let's be honest, probably you, are really up against? It all boils down to this one crucial question. Jody goes straight to her line manager, Rital, and asks what this thing actually looks like day to day, in the real world. And it's a question that honestly stumps a lot of apprentices.
Now, Rital's smart. She knows that before you can show off a skill, you've got to understand its foundation. So she starts right at the source, the official definition from the apprenticeship standard. Okay, pay attention here because the keywords are positively and effectively. See, this isn't just about rolling with the punches. It's about your attitude and your laser focus on the project's end goal, even when everything feels like it's going sideways. To really make it click for Jody, Rital uses this brilliant analogy. Think about it. A project plan is just a recipe, but a great chef, a great project manager, doesn't freak out when they're missing an ingredient. Nope, they adapt, they get creative, and they still deliver something amazing. That right there is the heart of B1. So why do the assessors care so much about this? Because B1 isn't just some fluffy, soft skill. It's a core driver of project success. Being adaptable means the project keeps moving. It builds confidence with your stakeholders when things go wrong. And it shows you've got the emotional intelligence to lead when the pressure's on.
All right, theory is great, but seeing is believing. Let's see how this all plays out in the real world as Jody gets a chance to put B1 to the ultimate test during a super high-stakes project, the IBIS Stores summer campaign.
And there it is, the moment every single project manager has nightmares about. 1 week before the big launch, a critical supplier just vanishes. The plan is in chaos, the timeline is shot, and the pressure is massive. This is Jody's B1 moment. And just look at this. It's a masterclass in B1. Jody doesn't panic. She follows a clear, professional process. She assesses the damage, she communicates clearly and proactively, she solves the problem under insane pressure, and then she officially adapts the project plan. She's not just reacting, she is managing the change. Awesome. Jody's quick thinking totally saved the campaign. But here's the thing. For her EPA, saving the day isn't enough. She has to prove it. So she meets up with her mentor, Adam, to figure out how to turn all those actions into some powerful portfolio evidence. This is so important. Adam helps Jody connect the dots. Every single adaptive action she took created a piece of real, tangible evidence. That new timeline she made, that's an updated project schedule. Those emails she sent to stakeholders, that's a communication log. Each piece gets uploaded to her portfolio, in this case on a platform like Aptem, and builds a rock-solid case. You have to remember, your portfolio evidence needs to tell the story of your adaptation. It's not just about dumping a document in there. You've got to show the change, show the updated plan next to the old one, show the revised risk register. And honestly, the most powerful tool is a reflective account because it explains why you made the choices you did. That's pure gold for an assessor. Okay, the portfolio is packed with killer evidence. We're on the home stretch now. The final step is that professional discussion. Jody sits down with her coach, Olivia, to get ready for that big conversation with the independent assessor. This is where she's going to bring all that evidence to life. Olivia hits her with the ultimate question. It's not enough to have done the work and gathered the proof. You have to be able to talk about your experience clearly, concisely, and with confidence. How do you actually structure that story for maximum impact? Olivia's secret weapon? The STAR method. For Jody, it would sound something like this. For a situation, our main supplier for a major campaign unexpectedly pulled out just 1 week before launch. For task, my immediate goal was to find a new supplier without pushing back the launch date or going over budget. For action, I immediately assessed the impact, communicated the issue and our plan to stakeholders, and managed to research and vet 2 new suppliers inside of 24 hours. And for result, because of that, we onboarded a new supplier and the campaign launched successfully, on time with no budget issues. See, it transforms a messy story into a powerful professional anthem. And this right here, this is the secret sauce. Olivia really hammers this home. Assessors can spot the difference a mile away between someone who just reacted to a fire and someone who intentionally adapted to a new situation. They are looking for everything in that column on the right: calm, solution-focused, and totally professional. This quote from Olivia just sums it all up perfectly, doesn't it? Your discussion, with all your evidence to back it up, has got to show that you made conscious, thoughtful decisions. You showed awareness of the risks, you used good judgment, and you kept your cool and acted like a pro the entire time.
And that, my friends, is how you truly master behavior number 1. So now it's over to you. The next time your project hits a bump in the road, don't see it as a problem. See it as your big B1 opportunity. Just remember Jody's journey. Understand what it means, apply it with purpose, document everything you do as evidence, and then structure your story for the big discussion. That's how you turn any project challenge into a massive success, both for your project and, more importantly, for your endpoint assessment.